growing up is hard. The older I become, the scarier it is, and the more I realize that all I've been doing in my life is saying goodbyes. To friends, to family, to boyfriends, to pets, teachers, places, homes, love, seasons, memories. Nothing will ever be the same again. I might someday revisit some memories in my dreams, meet people who I know I'll never get to see again in real life. Those are the days when waking up feels like a heartbreak. But this is the reason why we need to appreciate what we have now, because one day, even if now seems so hard, we will want it back. Usually what is stopping me from appreciating what I have is missing what I used to have. We need to learn to let go in order to let the new in. In order to have a fresh start, we need things to end.
They gathered by the sea, sand people anxiously. Not once did speak to me. When tides came, did not flee. They each spoke the same, had the same dreams, same pain and same feelings, staring at the sea.
I remember when I was still in high school, and my biggest problem was to make myself noticed by the boy who I liked, which somehow turned into the most complicated, toxic 4-year-old relationship until I had to accept the fact that fairy tales don't actually happen, and that I am not actually going to marry my high school sweetheart, and I have to pay for my own bills at one point. I had to start thinking about my future, my career, money. I had to let go of so many people who I thought will never ever leave. I had to admit that I am not perfect and that I have to change as well, and not always expect others to change for me. I had to accept my body changing, adapt to all the changes in the world, and somehow still stay true to who I was. It all became so overwhelming at some point that I kind of lost myself. I didn't know myself. I didn't know what Flora really liked. I just knew what other people wanted her to like. Who am I? Honestly, I still have no idea. I've been running away from everything and everyone so many times. I've been changing for boys and best friends so many times. I lost track of myself. I wanted to be so perfect that I just forgot to be me. I never learned how to be enough for myself. Because of the constant pressure to become a different person for others, I just didn't know how to love myself. How to be okay that I did those mistakes, and it's okay, because life went on. How to forgive myself for being silly or embarrassing or too loud, too skinny, too clumsy, too emotional, too tomboy, too me. So I stopped being me. I put on a disguise the moment I woke up until I went to bed. But it left me with more insecurities, because without the validation from others, I had no idea what I was doing, who I was, or how I can give myself love that I so desperately needed. I finally just want to stop and reflect and accept that I am growing up. And even if it's hard, those people and those memories that I cling on to so much are gone. Even if I don't want to accept it, they are, and there's no way of fixing it now. But maybe that's what makes life so precious, the fact that if we are not present, life can slip through our fingers and we will be left with nothing but regret. My biggest fear in life is to die with regrets. But I think that is what's driving me the most as well. I finally get it. If I don't make myself stop when I am eating breakfast and I don't take it all in, my life will be gone without me even realizing it, or without me actually being there, without me actually living my life. It sounds silly, but I might be there physically, but my mind is always somewhere else.
So number 3.
Thank you so much. I I scroll on Instagram, watch YouTube videos, distract myself in any other way possible just to avoid being present, to avoid hearing my thoughts.
Novocaine, nature's brew of all kinds of things. The mountain sunk hills, sky color schemes. Makes you forget about all types of things. You remind me of the Arizona thunder. Satisfy the times and make you wonder.
Traveling for me has always been the best distraction for my problems, anxieties, worries. I think I'm addicted to the feeling of running away and the idea of finding myself again. Because when I travel, I can stop pretending to be someone else. I can stop carrying all the heaviness and finally I get to be me. I don't actually find myself because I was here all along. I just let myself be me.
Behind you, mirage of agua, the stars above you, the creature's days, two nocturnal days.
On a regular day, I would never go out of my way to find the best ice cream place in the city and indulge while soaking in the sun. I would never just sit and drink coffee in a coffee shop on a random Tuesday morning. I would never be excited to jump right out of bed to start my day, and I would never manage to remember what I ate the night before because my days are just the same. But when I'm traveling, life has another meaning. I suddenly feel free, alive. I finally put down the weight of the past and the future, and I am just simply present. It's such a fascinating feeling.
Oh my god, it smells so good. Guys, I'm so excited.
We're almost there, guys.
But why can't I do the same when I'm home? When I'm doing my daily routines, why can't I create a present at home that is fulfilling, exciting, precious, and never want it to end? If I can do it in a random city with barely no money, I'm sure I can create it at home.
You remind me of the Arizona thunder. Satisfy the times and make you wonder about the bigger picture in
Ready?
your life. The simple
Looks so good, and I'm so excited about the template. I already tried it meanwhile because I was too excited. I think it's so delicious.
endless roads to the horizon.
Fruits are so yummy. Nature's candy. Best
At
dessert.
one point, life became so heavy. All I wanted to do was run. To move to a new city, to travel to a new country. Somehow, from being an innocent daydreamer at 10, my thoughts became so heavy, every decision I had to make became so much bigger, and I was just not ready for that responsibility. So I ran. I moved from place to place, I ran away from friends, went from one messed up relationship to another. I blamed others for my own mistakes and I made myself work 50 hours next to university so I just don't have to deal with my problems and I don't have to sit alone at home with my thoughts. I became a workaholic to never face my breakup or the fact I was studying something I hated. I was fighting with everyone around me because I just couldn't stand those feelings deep down. Maybe all I need to do is finally stop running. I want to become friends with my thoughts and finally just be me. I no longer want to try to be liked. I no longer want to change for a boy. I no longer want to give up who I am for a relationship. I no longer want to distract myself, but rather pay more attention. I just have to forgive myself and let go of the past version of me because she's no longer here. No matter how hard I try to act like her, I'm changing. And it's a good thing. I'm so excited to see what's coming, what this version of me is capable of, what memories she can create, and how she can finally make peace with herself. I plan to travel so much, but not for distraction anymore, but to create memories. I no longer want to feel demotivated to do my daily routines because hell, I am so lucky to get to do them. I just don't want to waste any more time on self-hate, self-distraction. You are perfect the way you are. You don't have to glow up, reinvent yourself, change or be someone else to be liked. No one else can do a better you than you. You are unique. You are an only one. You are special and you are alive. You have every opportunity to just enjoy whatever the hell life throws at you in this moment. You don't have to figure out the next 10 years, just the next 10 seconds. Life is not a race and you are not competing with anyone. You don't need to have a certain amount of money, followers, house, husband, family, clothes, or any of that. Life is not measured in success or money. It is measured by the way you enjoy it. You are allowed to eat ice cream 3 days in a row, to sleep in, to cry, to say no, to travel, to meet new people, to make memories that you will actually remember. You are allowed to be you. Just breathe, just stop, just let go, just say goodbye to these heavy thoughts and let yourself finally be free. Just connect with the present, just be here, be you. Make every single day so damn special because you never ever know how much you have left. Enjoy it, live it for you, be here for you, and just don't worry because everything right now is okay.
And the Arizona thunder tonight.